Okay, so what is this about, you guys? Like, seriously, do we need all of this? I am not hating. Everybody has their own style, and I appreciate it, honestly. If this is you, go on with your bad self. But today's tutorial is all about how to not achieve cake face, but still looking flawless and natural. So, I'm gonna take this off, because we do not need it for this, and we'll get to the tutorial. Like, really? Like, do we need this many things happening? This is just going, and then foundation over this? Cray, if you ask me. Alright, so I'm back. So I wanted to address, I'm all about positivity on my channel, but I just wanted to let you guys know that you don't have to use all of those crazy dots and highlighting and contouring and all that crazy multi layers of different types of products to really get that flawless face. Sometimes it leads us to cake face, which a lot of people say. So I just wanted to show you today how to not get cake face and still how to look flawless. First tip is, I already have my skincare on, and I use, if you watch my Get Ready With Me video, I use quite a bit of skincare, but I also let it sit. I don't go from skincare right into makeup. So that's a big key how to get cake face. You also want your face to be moisturized. So if you're more dry and normal side, use your regular stuff. If you're more on the combination oily side, use a little bit less products, maybe more serums and then an SPF. That will really help you get less layers on your skin, but give you the moisture and hydration and, the treatments that you need. My first big tip is to start with a thin primer. So there's a lot of primers out there. This one is actually by NYX. This is called Honeydew Me, and it's my new obsession. It's super lightweight. I mean, it's like I wish you guys could feel it. It's like a gel-like, but it's super lightweight and it sinks into the skin pretty quickly, but it doesn't make me feel like I have another layer of, moisturizer or skincare on. I let this sit in for a few moments, but this is so lightweight that, again, it primes the skin, it kind of deflects from my dark spots on my face, but some of those primers out there are pretty heavy, and they really add, quite a bit of different layers to the skin, and little textures to the skin. And then what I do is I actually color correct. This is a great way to lessen the coverage of your foundation, but also give you the look that you're going for. So I will link below my color correction video, because I'm going to go in and color correct, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I am color corrected, this is going to, like I said, take down on the amount of foundation you need to use. So I'm actually going to either, what I normally would use would be my Match foundation, because it's a lightweight coverage, but just to change it up, since I've been using that in my past couple of videos, I'm just going to go back to my Becca. This is my Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation, and this is in light. And I am going to use a very light hand, and I'm also going to use it with a beauty blender. And now if you watched that video, my review video, which I will link below with this foundation, you will know that I like to apply this, or it says to apply it with your fingers. So I am going to apply it on my face where I did not apply the color correction with my hand. And then where I did apply the color correction, I am going to use it with a beauty blender. Now, the reason being is because we don't want to disrupt the color correction that we have already done. Alright, so that is basically your skin. It does not feel heavy, but I feel like it really looks concealed. I look and feel fresh. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting, but I'm actually going to do a 2-in-1 product, which is Shy Beam. This is a tiny little travel guy, but this will take care of moderate under eye discoloration and then your highlight in one step. So I just kind of make lines like this, and a little bit on my nose, and a little bit here on the Cupid's bow, and push that in. See, there we go. Now, by using these lightweight products, you're not gonna get that caking effect. So that Shy Beam is a super light formula. The foundation was applied super lightly. You know, that is the kind of reoccurring theme here. And then I'm gonna go with my Age Rewind in Light Pale, and this is a concealer. Again, super lightweight. If you can't tell, that's the key for today. Now, if you don't have discoloration too bad underneath your eye, go ahead and stop at that eye brightening step and then follow the next steps after this. But I just need a little bit of extra light underneath my eyes. And I am going down in that little triangle shape that we see everybody doing. It is not a new thing, but it does definitely open and brighten the eyes up, and I feel like it really works for my face shape. Now, one of the really kind of things to remember with this technique is you want to set it with a loose powder. A pressed powder is gonna be a heavier coverage, so apply it with a loose powder, either on a puff, like this, that comes with my little powder, or you can apply it with a damp beauty blender, and that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm actually gonna apply it with a damp sponge, and I'm not gonna use very much. I'm gonna load my sponge up, push it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to push it underneath my eye and set that area just right here. Nose, forehead. And I'm just doing the center of my forehead where I normally get shiny. I'm actually just gonna use whatever's left on my beauty blender on the perimeter. And by using a damp beauty blender, the moisture from the beauty blender and your powder kind of make the powder be less powdery. How many times can I say powder? Also, I do recommend using a high quality loose powder. I'm using La Mer one. I'm actually quite addicted to it, but the translucent powder from Laura Mercier is fantastic. I have not tried the Coty Airspun, but I've heard that everybody is super into that one, so you can try that. That's at your local drugstore. All right, so I did not touch my cheek area because I am gonna use a few cream blushes and do that kind of type of a thing. But that literally is how you do not achieve a cake face, and you still are highlighted, you still have great coverage, and it still feels like you. So if you were gonna talk to somebody, they wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, she has a ton of foundation on, or a ton of whatever. So I'm gonna apply a blush, I'll be right back. All right, so I did my cheeks, I put my lips on, I kind of finished my eyes. Now, yes, my eyes are a little bit more dramatic than I usually do because I thought I would just have a little fun today and put some lashes on, but the skin really looks like skin. One thing I also really want to impress upon you is setting sprays. Now, I call them setting sprays, but they can be toner, they can be like these things. This is like a glow mist from Pixie by Petra, which is like a new thing that I'm obsessed with. But any kind of line that makes like a spray toner or a spray hydrator is what I'm talking about. Fix. Oh my God, Fix Plus. Max's Fix Plus. But I'm not talking about we need to go to, you know, Urban Decay's all-nighter where it like locks everything in. Because we've already done the powder, so it's already gonna lock in, it's not gonna budge. But what this is going to do is this is going to really just, again, merge the powders with the skin and give your skin that beautiful glow that looks like skin, that doesn't look overly made up. So I'm just going to spray all over my face. Just like that. And you kind of want to do it a little bit generously, but you want to close up all your powders before you do that. And a last little tidbit is after you've done that, kind of take your beauty blender or your sponge, tap on your face just so you don't have any spots from the mist. You just want to press everything in, and literally I'm just using like the lightest hand ever. So now I feel like, see how glowy and dewy my skin is? This is what we want. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and again, all about positivity, and I appreciate all forms of makeup, but this is just my take on how to not get a cake face but still feel like, oh, I'm perfected. Alright, you guys, don't forget you are so loved. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah! Thanks, guys. Bye!